good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live on Facebook and on YouTube. While we're getting everything ready, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Live YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/filmmyrun and also Twitter at filmmyrun, and the website is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax, don't forget to drop me a ride on and watch me do all the hard work.
Okay, do you know what? I didn't think we'd be able to do this. I didn't think I would manage to finish Tour of Zwift. But by goodness, by hook or by crook, even being ill, and I am again for the fourth or fifth time since New Year, I am sick. But I've stuffed myself full of painkillers, and we have 30 seconds before we start stage one of the Tour of Zwift, and I am going to complete it, and that will mean I have finished all 8 stages of Tour of Zwift. I know some of them have been the short version, but I don't care. I don't care. I've done every stage. I'll be happy with that. So let's start off. We're going to go at 10 kph. So relatively comfortable speed. We'll get this done. Sebastian's in the room. Hello, Sebastian. Thank you for reminding me that this is on. Good plan. And so half an hour. I think it's just over 5k, isn't it? 5.6k or something. So just over half an hour. If you're watching on YouTube, give me a shout, say hello. If you're not watching, just doesn't matter. You don't have to give me a shout. It's fine. And I'm just going to get on with it and do it. And then we'll be back on Tuesday with the Film My Run 500 and something else on Tuesday evening, whatever that might be. Hi, Sarah. Have you had a nice day, Sebastian and Sarah? I've had a video editing day, so basically I've just sat on the sofa all day and edited video. Good evening, Tina. She says, good evening, sick person. Yes. Unbelievable. And Victoria now has the next wave of illness as well. So she woke up this morning with a headache and a sore throat. Sarah has to do stage 3 at some point today. Yeah, get it done, Sarah. Honestly, I didn't think I was going to manage this. I thought, like last week, I was thinking there's no way I'm going to finish Tour of Zwift. But here we are, with about 7 hours to go of the Tour of Zwift this year. And we're on the last one, so thank goodness for that. Yeah, Victoria's ill, Seb. I mean, so this bout of illness, we're not laid up in bed. It's just enough to knock us out and make us feel a bit but it's nothing like the illness we had a couple of weeks ago where both of us were actually in bed for a couple of days. This is just annoying. It's annoying, like being 70, 80%, you know, just not right. Yeah, Tina has a sore throat and is coughing, but feels okay so far. I think that's me as well at the moment, Tina. I've got a sore throat, I'm coughing, I've got bunged up nose overnight, headache, but I'm okay, you know. But I wouldn't want to go running. I wouldn't want to go and do a long run today. There were some friends going out for 20 miles this morning, and normally I'd quite happily join them, but absolutely no way today. No way. I've just realised the doors are closed. It's going to absolutely start burning up in here, isn't it? 18 degrees in here already. Right, we'll get to 1 kilometre and I'll open the doors. a big dip on the heart rate there. Look at that. Right down and then back up again. Got a few people running with us. Lay from Germany, Henrik from Germany. Running, I think they're running with Sebastian, to be honest. Cole just up ahead from the USA, and Hagenlock as well from the USA, and then Beiner from Germany just up ahead as well. So quite a few people all together in a little group. 1, 2, 5 German runners. 4 from the USA, 2 from Canada, and little lonely me from the UK. Tiago, thank you. He says fast recovery for all. Let's hope so. Let's hope we can... I keep saying it, don't I? Been saying it for like a month. Hopefully that's it over with now and we'll start to get better. And then we get struck down with something else. Oh well. I did Hastings Park Run yesterday. That was okay, did it in half an hour. Nice and easy. In the rain though. But nevertheless, it was fine. Tina did her tempo run on Zwift. Just to be sure she felt okay. HRV is strong. And Garmin is extremely confident my training goal is on track. Good. Well, that is good. I think my HRV's all right as well. Yeah, HRV balanced. 46 milliseconds for my HRV last night. So balanced at the moment. We'll see if it goes down over the next few days. Tina, you are killing it with your training lately, says Sarah. Yeah, she absolutely is. Right, 200 metres. Let's get to 1 kilometre. And then I'm going to open the doors. We're not going to be long here, only half an hour or so. Just get this stage done. And then we can happily tick that off. And wait for the next one. Which is probably going to be Tour of Watopia, isn't it? We haven't had, oh, what is it? What is it when we do the races every year? What do we call that? It's just completely gone out of my head. You know, they'll do a 5k, a 10k, a half marathon and a marathon, and sometimes a mile as well, spread over a week. What's that called? I can smell barbecue outside. Who's cooking a barbecue tonight? Yeah. Sebastian says, very seldom we get 1 UK runner and 4 Germans. It's 5 Germans. You got 5 Germans. 2 Canadians. 3 Americans. There's a Frenchman down there, Rudier. Yeah, Sarah can't remember what it's called either. It's that long since we've had one. Tina will know. Tina will remember. What is it when we do all the races? 1 mile, 5k, 10k, half marathon and marathon in a week on Zwift. Or if Victoria's watching, she'll remember. Bet my wife isn't even watching, is she? She's too busy doing spring cleaning around the house. She's emptied out a ton of cupboards today and is getting rid of stuff that we've never used for ages, which is an absolute joy to my ears. I'm always afraid to throw stuff away in case Victoria shouts at me for throwing something away that she wanted to keep, even though she's never used it in the entire 15 years that we've been together. No, not the Zwift Run series. Although, thank you for that, Tina. No, it's when we do it in a week. It lasts all week. I'm going to have to look this up on my phone, aren't I? Right, Tina now thinks I'm making this up. Okay, I will find a live video, and it'll remind me. I'm gonna have to scroll back a long way though. There we are, thank you Daz. The Zwift Run Festival. Darren's got it. The Zwift Run Festival. When was the last time we had a Zwift Run Festival? When will the next one be? There you go, see, even Tina forgot about the Zwift Run Festival. Right, 4K to go. 10 minutes done. We've done a mile. Wow. That says the last one was in 2022, and it doesn't look like we've got anything scheduled. No, I'm going to have to get in touch with Nick, aren't I, and ask him to reinstate it. We need another Zwift Run Festival. Maybe I could ask if we can do an FMR Run Festival, and I'll just flood the schedule with 10Ks, 5Ks, half marathons, and marathons. Two kilometers done. This actually feels harder work, even though I'm going at the same speed that I ran yesterday morning. So we did park run 5K yesterday morning at Hastings in half an hour. Well, actually 31 minutes. So slightly slower actually, but not much slower. And so we're doing it in 30 minutes today. feels a bit harder work. Maybe it's just because it's warmer indoors and maybe I'm feeling a bit worse. What are we doing Tuesday, says Sebastian. Yeah, so Sabina. What is the plan for Sabina on Tuesday? I need to work out what I'm going to run on Tuesday evening, don't I, as well? Don't worry, Sebastian, I'll find something for you to do. That's not very nice, is it? Tina just leaving you in the lurch like that. Isn't she supposed to be your coach? I hope you've all had a nice weekend, whatever you've done. So we went to visit some friends yesterday at Parkrun. My friend Lee and his other half Rebecca, who we see quite regularly. We meet out in Chamonix. And the first time I ever met Lee was at the end of my very first 100-mile race. And he was the volunteer, stood at the finish line, who handed me my 100-mile buckle, my first 100-mile buckle. And we've been friends ever since. I think that's a very good idea, Tina. Yep. Relaxing run at 6 o'clock tomorrow. We'll decide on what route we do. Should we do a climb portal? Just for fun? We haven't done a climb portal for a little while, have we? So yeah, after meeting our friends for Parkrun, we went to Brighton and did shopping in Brighton in the afternoon. And then today I've just been video editing all day, so there is a new video out for members now. The Hastings Parkrun that we did yesterday. So that was edited today and is out now for members only. So if you're not a member, you will almost always get early access to the latest videos on the Film My Run channel, and it'll be released to the public at large tomorrow. Tiago did a climb portal yesterday. Never done one before until yesterday. So we're thinking of running up it. I know you probably cycled up it, didn't you? We're going to run up it. But we don't necessarily have to do the incline. That'll be up to anybody who wants to. Right, Paul Deering says, I got sweat burns on my back after today's long run. What's going on there? He says, has anyone suffered with this? Gilet and long sleeve top. You didn't have a bag on the back, you weren't wearing a running vest pack or anything, will you? It just sounds like something was rubbing. Right, there we are. We've hit 3 kilometres. Another dip in the heart rate there. Back up again. Looks like we're having quite a few regular little dips in that heart rate again. 3k done. 2.7 to go. Tiago says, today I've tested the auto incline on the QZ Domios app. He says it works, yes. It definitely does work. So it'll be interesting to do the climb portal tomorrow and see how it works with the Domios app. Although I'll have to do it with the Noble Pro treadmill, won't I? Because it doesn't work with this treadmill. There's the Zwift blimp. We are 2 miles in. 3.2 kilometres is 2 miles. Oh yes, I'm in Tuesday, not tomorrow. Yes, I've got track tomorrow if I can do it, and if Victoria lets me go to track. I will go to track if I'm allowed, and if I'm not too ill. Tiago, yes, it will not work on workouts because the way the QZ Domios app works is it follows the incline, the profile of the Zwift course. It won't pick up instructions in a workout to do with incline, because you might be on the flat in Zwift, but the workout might tell you to go at 10%, and the QZ Domios app can't read that. Paul Deering, about his sweat burns on his back, he says, I was only wearing a waist pack. Debbie just applied Sudocrem and I screamed like a baby and ran into the garden to cool off. So I assume what you're saying is the waist pack wasn't the cause of the chafing. It definitely sounds like something's been rubbing on your back. So whether the gilet was too tight and your arm movements were causing it to move and just rub against your back, don't know. 2k to go. So the week will look the same as usual. I'm at the track tomorrow, so no live stream tomorrow. Tuesday, film my Run 500 in the morning. Something, probably a climb portal, in the evening. Wednesday, the Brighton Marathon interval session on Wednesday evening. Thursday, film my Run 500 in the morning. Thursday evening, bag that badge. We're going to do the Castle Crit route again. Friday, if I'm fit and well, we'll do 90 minutes Brighton Marathon medium long run training. So that's what the week looks like for me and some of you guys next week. I'm really hopeful that by Friday next week I will be better again. But marathon training, that is really out of the window. There will be no fast times this year. Just have to, it's one of those things. We just have to accept that we can't have perfect training blocks every time. And last year was an absolutely perfect training block. No issues at all. This year, it's all gone down the pan. So, that's all right. That's fine. We'll just have to wait till next year to do another fast marathon. And this year's marathons will be nice and easy and relaxed. I'll try and pace somebody to a 4-hour marathon at Brighton. Yeah, Sarah says you can't do it all the time. Absolutely. No, and you just sometimes have to accept that. It's only running. It'll be fine. Oh, yes. Today's the pot noodle run. Yeah, we did. That was another time that we tried to lock Victoria down, wasn't it? Well, she can't be locked down. For those that don't know, a few years ago, we started a regular Sunday evening run, which Victoria was supposed to be the leader of, and it was called the Sunday Pot Noodle Run. Well, it didn't last long. We just can't lock Victoria down to a regular weekly slot, can we? She's such a busy woman. But maybe that's one of the things we could bring back up to Victoria. I mean, Sunday night we are usually here. Victoria's probably going to say she's got lots of things she needs to organise for the kids at school on Monday. But I could do that, couldn't I? Although she wouldn't trust me to do it. This is the thing, you see. I would offer to do loads of stuff, but Victoria just doesn't trust me to do it correctly or to her standards. So, what can you do? Sebastian says, I can't remember the Sunday pot noodle run. Wow, so how long ago was it then, Tina? I mean, it's not that long ago. Before the pandemic? 2019, maybe? Something like that? We should resurrect the Sunday pot noodle run. I'm going to talk to Victoria about it. Sponsored by Pot Noodle. Okay, Tina thinks it was 2020-21, so during the pandemic. Okay. Yeah, well, that makes sense, because we weren't doing a lot, were we? So we were probably quite free on a Sunday night. But, Seb, there weren't many of them. I mean, we had the idea we probably did 2 or 3 of them. So it didn't last very long. So even if you were around, you may well have missed it. Have you noticed, Tina, that I always think things were longer ago than they actually were? With the music issue as well, didn't we? I think my brain has kind of squashed up the pandemic. And I think 2019 was like... Or is that the opposite? Hang on a minute. Oh, I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, 1K to go of our stage 1 of the Tour of Zwift to complete the full 8-stage tour, which I never thought I'd manage it. Tina says, you're just like my husband. Yeah, never remembering correctly. Right, that's 5k done. 700 meters left to go. Wow. Tina will have been on Zwift for 4 years in May this year. Coming up. Wow. So yeah, 2020, yeah. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people started in the pandemic, didn't they? I think Amy started around then as well. In November this year, it will be eight years of Zwift running for me. So I did my first, December. I did my first run on Zwift in December 2016. So that'll be 8 years in December. Wow. And it's still free. We've had 8 years of free running. That's mad, isn't it? Because I remember when we first started, they were so confident that it would take off just as much as cycling. And I said, when are you going to start charging? And they said, a couple of years. And then we'll introduce charging for the Zwift running. And here we are 8 years later, and it's still free. Yeah, Paul, maybe we do need to change it from the pot noodle run to the Malteser run. So we're going to finish on the Mall, under Admiralty Arch there, and up towards Buckingham Palace, 400 metres to go to the finish line. And the end of Tour of Zwift 2024. And we've managed zone 2 most of the way. Heart rate around about 130. Tina says, I don't think Vic would go for the Malteser run because you'd pinch them all. Yeah, well, the idea is I wouldn't be around. the idea is that Vic would do it on her own. You know, I think it'd be really good to have Vic live stream by herself without my messing about and stupid jokes and, you know, voice, basically. It'd just be a change of pace, a change of scenery, a change of person. Which is why I was so keen to get other people to live stream on the channel as well. You know, Marcus and Sarah. I wanted to get Adam Holland live streaming on the channel. Darren Van Deer, I'd love to do some live streaming on this channel. We had Chris, didn't we, from Here We Are Running. For a little while, he was live streaming last year. That's never really taken off either, which is a shame, but because I kind of wanted to build it so that we had like a nice rotation of live streamers on the channel for, you know, just to make it more interesting for people. Sarah says, one day we'll be back. Damn right you will. Darn right. Okay, here we come, look, 50 metres. There's the finish line. Tour of Zwift is complete. Thank goodness for that. It's been a struggle this year to get them all in. But with 20 metres to go, we have finally done it. Thank goodness. Look, I haven't even got a big banner come up to say you've completed, well done. Oh yes, I have. There we go, you have unlocked the Tour de Zwift 2024 run kit. Brilliant. Oh dear. Good. Oh yeah, and Clive, of course, Clive. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, do you know, that would be a lovely number of people, wouldn't it? If we had Darren Van Dit, Clive Finnimore, Chris, Adam Holland, Victoria, Sarah Jacobson and Marcus Holmes. That's 7 people other than me who could live stream once a week. Just, you know, just has to be once a week. And we'd have a continuous every day, somebody live streaming every day. That'd be really good. Anyway, there we are. Right. Well done, everyone. All finished. Yes, thank you, Tina. So, Sarah, make sure you get your run done today. Get that final run done for the Tour of Zwift. Unfortunately, Vic's not going to be able to finish. She has not managed to get them all done. But never mind, these things happen. So, actually don't feel too bad after that, you know. Although I am pumped full of painkillers. But generally, I don't feel too bad after that, so I'm quite pleased. Right. We will see you tomorrow for... No, I won't see you tomorrow. Monday tomorrow. So it's a track session tomorrow outside in the real world. I will see you on Tuesday. Tuesday, 11:35 for the Film My Run 500 if you're around. And then if not, we'll do something at 6 o'clock. The idea at the moment is that we do a climb portal, but we could do something else. If anybody has any major suggestions, then pop them in the chat or pop them in a message to me, and we'll see what we can do. Well done, you've done it, says Paul Hayward. Thank you very much. Tiago says well done, thank you. Okay, that's it. Right, take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your day, whatever you're doing, and I will see you on Tuesday. Enjoy whatever you do tomorrow as well. Bye bye.